In the month of August or September, I will be in training again, learning the new system for the tax prep. I'm gonna do it this year. Last year I did not do it because my life was too busy. But there's a new software for the taxes, and plus there's a whole new stuff that I need to learn anyway. Like for instance, if you put your baby daddy on child support, you can't file that child. I don't know how true that part is, but I know it too. There's a lot of changes too. I see there's a lot of changes going on, especially in FIFA to do filing taxes or anything for general. Got to do with the government as well. We got 4 more years since he in the White House. It's a little bit too hectic. The cost of living is going up as well. But yeah, filing taxes for 2025 going into 2026. There is a new software that we need to learn. Right along with this software, finding out to anybody that filed child did not file a child last year with that child last year or any years prior cannot file for that child at all. Your account will be flagged more, so you still need the school documents. You need their birth certificate and social security card and all that goody stuff. But also too, if you have business as well, you want to need to make sure your business with the LLC or EIN number. They're also trying to cut down also as well for these business grants, especially with this SBA grant. Also as well, some of them is a scam, some of them is not. But in the meantime, there's a lot of cutting down on a lot of stuff. With the software, we're learning to make sure when anything comes in, the software will flag you like right away. Once then, we kind of like maybe the third screen that we put in on how you put your information in, like your name, your birthday, your social security number, and then you start putting your W-2 forms in or your business stuff in there. I think this type of software will kind of flag if anything mess wrong or your social security wrong or your birth certificate wrong. It flag you. Or if you was married but you didn't file with your taxes, like stuff like that. So I guess it's gonna flag. My mentor kind of explained it somewhat a little bit, but he didn't really get into mostly drilling in detail because we're gonna have a big meeting in the month of. I want to say the earliest one is in August, and the latest one is in September. But yeah, so we're supposed to have a tax prep meeting. So we're supposed to get trained for that real soon. Am I looking forward? Somewhat. Because I know it's going to be hectic. Plus, too, we're going to be another part of that software. You know how I think it is early January or late December or middle December. It's one of them tools like they do the loans real quick, them early loan. That can be another part of your tax as well. More so is if you file an early loan, you know you gotta give it back. But then if you know you didn't have all your W-2s together, you'll know what you need to pay off of. Plus there's like additional fees every time. So kind of ask your tax prep about that when you file your taxes. If you do the loan, if there's another fee involved with that one too as well. So you probably want to ask that question soon. What else? If you just had a kid as well, just had a newborn or you have a toddler, there is a tax prep. Plus, if you marry as well, so if you was married with a child, married filing jointly, with a child, that is a tax wrap. Depends on the bracket, what you for the pay, what you're not for the pay as well. But if you're not married, or if you're single, divorced, or widow, each this year, for going in 2025, going into 2026, the tax bracket for each child that's under 17 is went up. I think it is 25 now. That means 2,500. I think it was 25, or it went from 25 to back to 15. So that went down or it went up. It's either or. I need to finish reading my notes as well and writing out my notes. So that is a big one as well. What else? If you're a homeowner as well, you can put that on your taxes as well. If you buy land, that goes on there as well. So everything you have done personally lives, if you did everything this year, like buying a house, having a baby, getting married, you want to file all of that. Also, if you didn't put the marriage, I literally said you want to have at least 3 or 5 years until you add that into your name, or you can change all that. I want to say 2 to 4 really, if you've been married as well. Also too, you want to make sure if you're buying and having property, or using cash, was it Apple Pay and Cash App and Zillow and all of that, you want to make sure you have your business statements. If that was a business thing for you, if you was getting paid underneath the table, all of that, you want to make sure you have all your statements together with all of that. Zillow and Apple, what was it? Cash App and Zillow and Venmo and all that. They email you a statement of your thing, or you can go into the app and get a statement if it was a business transaction, or you was getting paid some type of way. It's like that. Or if you was getting paid 1099 as well, there is a bracket for that. I think we can't file if it's nothing less than 600 or less than 500. It's one of the two. I want to say 600, because then you can file that prior year, because you've been working the same income proper. So never know, don't know. So if you was keep working, like for example, clipboard, and that's a 1099,